What's up, guys? SkullBoy here to hopefully bring you many YouTube StarCraft 2 commentaries. This is going to be a mid to high level game. I'm hoping to cast a lot of mid to high level games because I figure a lot of the other commentators cast pro games, and I figure I might as well, for some of the mid to high level gamers, to cast platinum, maybe some diamond games. This is a replay sent to me by my friend. He says it's pretty good. It is pre-patched, so roaches do have a range of 3, and barracks can be built before supply depots. This is Deridda the Teal Zerg in the right corner. The map's Lost Temple, by the way. And this is TreeStump, the blue SCV, in the left corner. They are cross positions. I do want to mention TreeStump is my friend. He is a diamond level player. He is the one that sent me this replay. So I'm going to have to assume Deridda is a diamond level player as well. So pretty standard play so far. Zerg's going for a more macro-oriented build. He does scout that close position because on maps like Lost Temple, if you're cross positions, rush won't work as well as if you were, say, right next to each other. It does look like he is going to get a 13 pool, or maybe it was a 14 pool. I missed it. Anyway, pretty standard play from both players. They are both scouting. Deridda does know that he's here because he did scout down here. So anyway, just a little bit about me, since this is my first video. I did play StarCraft 1 when I was a wee lad, when I was a young child. It was the game I grew up on, so of course I'm going to love StarCraft 2. I'm hoping to get a bunch more casts out. I can only cast on weekends though, so it's not going to be a daily thing like some of the other commentators. Looks like we are getting Zergling speed and a few Zerglings up, and a queen. Still fairly standard play from TreeStump. It looks like he's finished off his wall. And these two drones are just on strike, I guess. I think they like rich mineral fields better than normal mineral fields, so they're on strike. This SCV, no amount of micro in the world will save him as he explodes into a million little pieces. Poor SCV. He doesn't get that queen up, which is good. He is still going fairly standard. TreeStump is throwing up that factory. I believe he might be going for a 1-1-1 build. Pretty standard Terran build. You don't see it as often as you used to, but it is still fairly standard. What's this? He is apparently building a hatchery without destroying these rocks. I don't know why he's doing that. He does cancel that hatchery. When you make a hatchery and then cancel it real quick, there's a little patch of creep that you could put a building on. I believe he's trying to do this, but he is wasting, I believe it's like 100 minerals each time you cancel a hatchery or something like that. But he is making a baneling nest. I don't know why he's making it down here, probably to avoid being scouted. But that baneling nest is going to die a slow, painful death without creep. And I don't know why he built it down here. These Zerglings are more than enough to stop any scouts from getting into his base. And yes, it is a 1-1-1 build with a starport being added on and an armory. So we are probably going to see some Thors, probably, yep, some medevacs. Deridda does have a fairly decent amount of Zerglings, much larger army than TreeStump has, I should say. This baneling nest is done, and it is slowly dying as its health dwindles away because it does not have any creep to keep it company. So, some banelings are being morphed in. He's probably going to try a baneling bust and break through this wall. And so far, if he was to do this now, he would easily mop up these marines. That medevac's not even done yet. It will probably be done by the time. Nope. If he attacked now, he would bust through this wall, mop up these Marines, and probably do some severe damage to his economy. But this Thor is coming, and some Zerg reinforcements are coming in. I believe he just wanted to wait for some reinforcements so he could take this for sure. And Thor is going to be done here soon. And as these Banelings waddle up to this wall, one's going to get taken out. The rest are going to bust through this wall. One survives and explodes into this Thor. Does very little damage. This Thor does the chicken ants as he tries to survive, as these Zerglings surround him and just annihilate him. These Marines are going to be destroyed and eaten by these Zerglings, and the Zerglings are probably going to go for the economy and take out these SCVs. These SCVs are going to have to be pulled off the line to cause any damage. TreeStump is making another Thor and several Marines to try and repel this attack, while Deridda is reinforcing his army with a fairly good amount of Zerglings, probably hoping to get in there before that wall is fixed. Baneling Nest is slowly bleeding out, and Deridda does expand a little bit later than standard, but he has been putting a lot of money into these Zerglings. He is trying to bust through this wall here. These Marines are going to probably be able to hold this off. But two Banelings morph in, and they're going to be more than enough to take out this wall. Oh. He does attack the wall, and he does break through with all of these Zerglings. Did he cancel that Thor? I don't know if he canceled that Thor. Oh. Here's the Thor. Looks like we are going to see a Thor drop while these Zerglings are attacking these poor SCVs. He's going to come in here. This Queen is pissed and does not want this to happen. Thor drops down and blows the crap out of the Queen. He is trying to take down an Overlord. He really should be attacking the drones, because one Thor attack will take down a drone, and the Thor's anti-air attack is very weak, very substandard. Only useful against light units such as Mutalisk. Overlords are counted as armored. Neither player is raking in any money out right now. Yep, 0-0 income. But Deridda does have more harvesters. He does have 18 harvesters compared to TreeStump's 0. He is abusing this high ground, which is very annoying on Lost Temple if you're going against a Terran. 2 siege tanks up here, a few Marines, and maybe an SCV could hold down this expansion fairly well, and it is pretty cost effective considering it does take your opponent a pretty good amount of units to wipe this out. And if you sense trouble, you could just lift him up in the medevac and fly away. It looks like he is relocating probably up here. That would be the smart choice, because he sees his opponent's not at lair tech yet, so he can't do any drops with Overlords. He doesn't have any Mutalisks ready. He is going to shoot down several drones, getting 13 kills, 14 kills, 15 kills, 16 kills as that poor Zergling tries to bum rush a Thor. You know, if I was a Zergling, I would not try and bum rush a Thor. I would say, screw you, I am going somewhere else. I'm going to find a Marine or something easy to kill. Not a Thor. So right now, neither player's making really any income. This Thor is doing pretty well at halting these drones from mining. And since this hatchery is destroyed, he can't really mine at that expansion either. He is going to land and drop off these mules. These mules will give him a huge boost in income, easily surpassing 7 harvesters. And looks like he's just going to do some micro with that Thor and have him take a few shots and then pick him back up. What Deridda really needed to do before he got that lair was get another Queen up. You always want to have a Queen, at least one Queen per base. They're only 150 minerals. Very good against early air attacks. And they can spawn larvae, create creep tumors, and just they're very useful and very cheap. If you have that queen up right now, that medevac would not be there. That medevac would be destroyed, and those zerglings would make quick work of that Thor. He is going to micro a little bit more over here, just getting some more kills. 27 kills! That Thor is a hero Thor. That's insane. That Thor is more than paid for himself in kills. He is remaking his base over here. He's probably going to get some Vikings. He is working on getting his economy back up while starving his own opponent from harvesting. TreeStump is... Sorry, my microphone cut out there for a bit. He is going to harass Deridda with this Thor, probably some more. He's probably going to pull him back to get him healed. And this drone has been sitting here for a while, pounding away at these rocks. I don't think he ever had a chance at destroying those rocks, but a drone can dream, can't he? A drone can dream. He is getting a Spire. That's not what he needs right now. What he needs is probably some Hydralisks, and he needs to expand to get his macro back up. He is so far behind in income, just from that just from those Thor drops. Spire, any Spire build is something you don't want to do off of one base, especially as a Zerg, because all Spire units are so expensive, and if they get killed, you won't be able to remake them very fast. Perfect positioning of the Thor. Only 2 Zerglings are going to be able to attack him at a time. He is going to sit there. He is going to be picked up when he has 3 health. He almost dies. That Queen